Hey, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Red.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about
Scandal.
Scandal. All right, so status report. What would you give it? I'd say it was good.
All right.
So it gets a turn up. To a certain extent. Again, I was agitated with the assignment. You know, the Pope and Associates assignment. It annoyed me. I don't mind Scandal. I have no issues if for the first couple of episodes they don't have an assignment when they first come on, because there's so much that was left behind at the finale of the last season that I just feel like they could dedicate the first two to just dealing with what the hell's going on in the personal lives of the characters. So the assignment annoyed me. You know, we come back on what took place, you know, the video leaking, and Olivia's with the face, you know, and what did she do? Run. Like we knew she would. And it was just interesting how Fitz thought she was still going to be there. I kind of felt bad for him at that point, though, when he went back in the room.
He's stupid. He's, you know.
No one's like about Fitz being that dumb. You know, my grandmother always said to me, you know, men are stupid. And not in an academic sense. Like, it's just... Yeah, I mean, and men, please don't take offense. Y'all know how y'all are.
That's like when dudes, they love their girl, the girl they're with, they love her, and it's like, okay, I'm pro to you, but I love you so much, but they don't do right by her. They don't take her out.
Or they don't get it when she be like, yo, that chick like you. No, she do.
That's men.
No,
they don't, they don't take her out and stuff like that. They just going about their day. They're just comfortable.
Forgetting about
and
her.
then Chris Brown walk in and be like, when a rich nigga wants you.
And she be like,
and
they talking about, see, that ain't right. It's stupid. But, so basically, when I say, men are stupid, like, they just do stupid things. But Fitz isn't just like, oh, the men are stupid. He's stupid, okay?
He's a little bit slow.
He is stupid. Okay, let's talk about, who was turned up for you? I think I'm going to leave turn up to later. Creep Ambassador Award goes to Lizzy Bear, okay?
Yeah.
For leaking those photos.
She's so
extra. And not because she leaked the photos, okay? It's not because she leaked the photos. It's because she framed Mellie. Why I give her creep bum bastard. She's wrong for leaking the photos of Olivia and Fitz. It's not about Olivia. It's because her job is to protect the president. So she's not doing her job. That's one.
She's making women look bad because it's like, a woman shouldn't do that job. Settle for, a gay man can do the job, but a woman can't.
Yeah, so now it's like, no, she ain't gonna do the job because she's jealous because she can't control him, so she's gonna get rid of Olivia.
But that's your job.
I don't understand why that was her go-to, like, just get rid of Olivia. But that shows that she's lacking because you couldn't work around chick. You couldn't work your way. You couldn't figure out how to, you know what I mean? Yeah, Lizzy Bear is basic, okay? So she's the basic character of this episode and creep bombasted. She's all the way just foul. I didn't like that. And the fact that she framed Mellie was like, bruh. But I tweeted that. I said, yo, I feel like Mellie about to get framed.
The situation with Fitz and everything,
mm-hmm.
and she just, she's senator. This is a new position for her. She's getting divorced or not getting divorced. She's kicked out of the White House.
But this goes back to Fitz and his stupidity.
She don't need all
because
that.
Why? Like him getting rid of Cyrus, someone who was with you through your whole first term, someone who knows all your secrets, got you. Like that's a rider right there. But you gonna bring in this person who was against you before. That makes no sense. This ain't no keep my friends close and my enemies closer. This is I'm stupid and I'm dumb. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just ridiculous that he appointed her as his right hand pretty much because it's like he deals with her more than the vice president.
Exactly.
Speaking of the vice president, that is the hilarious moment of this episode. Did y'all see her?
She said, this is just preposterous. No way that there's any truth to this story. I am appalled. Oh.
Fitz was looking at her like,
oh. She didn't know. It's not her fault. She's new to the block.
It was really funny, but I really did like when she did basically check him on his ish.
Yeah, and she was like, do you think about the people who voted for you when you smashing your homegirl in the Oval Office?
She said, is this house? This house that we put you in?
Yeah, I don't understand why they have to do that in the office.
But that's what...
Did she forget about when... Did she know about Papa Pope having video?
I'm trying to remember.
I think that he was like, I see everything or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she did realize that. Like,
they at least know that there's cameras in there.
Well, I know Cyrus knows. Remember, because Cyrus was like.
They know that there's cameras in there. It's like, why? Why can't you just go to her house?
My issue is just that, you know, I want to just say this. I thought it was dope that they did put that in there where the vice president was the, you know, the conscience of the episode. This is not a good look, and you're playing yourself. And I'm just glad that Shonda, for 2 seconds, stepped away from her agenda of pushing that, you know, promiscuous women is the way to go, and that's being feminist, because it's not, you know, or being promiscuous means that you have power. That doesn't. You know, I'm so glad that she stepped away from her agenda for 1 second and had the vice president actually shine that pointer finger at Fitz, because she pointed at him, okay? Got him, she gathered Fitz.
Yeah, because she's a mother, and she was
and
like,
then she
gave
gave him his mirror, like, look at yourself, because we put you here. She said, in this house, you about to be having a mistress. And he was like, I fell in love. Yeah.
He was like, damn, I love the stripper.
You're stupid. But when people always, people think that that's an excuse for anything.
Yeah, I got an eyelash in my eye. Sorry.
Like, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, I fell in love. You're a goddamn liar. Get out of here. You're irresponsible. That's what you are. Because you can fall in love. But like Tina said, what's love got to do with it? President of the United States of America.
You don't have that liberty to, you know, just
squander away 8 years with this. Come on now. And then it's also like she's looking at him like, because you have to understand the position and the respect that people would have for someone in that position. And then you think about, okay, so this is what you did to our first lady. Really? Like, I wouldn't give a damn how ratchet she is, how mean she is. That's your choice. You chose that woman. You was choosing.
Yeah.
You was choosing.
You gotta stick with that choice.
Now, if you don't want to be with her and you love her, because that's the thing, I could respect it. Because I honestly, people be, you know, politics is funny. They believe, oh, you know, a president couldn't go through a divorce to stay in the White House. I don't buy that. I think that this day and age it could happen, because I respect that more than you just cheating on your wife. I'd respect it more, or just be single. Listen, we're divorcing. It's just not going to work. So I'm gonna finish out this term.
He would. Yeah, I would say, he wouldn't have been able to be elected second term.
But you know what I'm saying.
If that's your choice, if you love her so much and you can't stand your wife, then that's why now I told you creep bombastic was Lizzy. Turn down his Fitz. He doesn't get creep bombastic because Lizzie's just. But turn down his Fitz because again he's stupid and he it just cracks me up with men. Men do this like crazy. I'm not saying women don't do this, but men, when they're like, I don't want you no more, I want this one, they vilify the hell out of the past woman, the wife. You know, now she's the worst thing in the earth. You know, and the thing is, neither one of them are squeaky. Mm-hmm. But Mellie ain't murdered nobody. No. Well, I guess he's saying technically she did murder all those.
No, you can't. Then you would say technically he's responsible for the plane that he had to blow up out of the damn sky.
No, he is definitely responsible for it.
He was given an order.
He was given an order.
He was given an order. So no, he's not responsible. He's not responsible. He was given an order. But when he killed Judge Cancer, that's on him. His hands dirty. Now Mellie though, that was a setup. How the hell she didn't know what the hell was going on? She didn't know. Mellie, really? Like, come on now. I just feel like he's really just playing himself and how nasty he's talking to her. And
when she came back to him and she was like, you know, she was like, you need to apologize. And he was like, for what? She said the divorce papers. I mean, you can admit that was mean. I thought it was funny that she used the word mean.
I mean, it was mean. But, you know, that's something I would say. But, you know, women, we always would do that. But the woman is going to do that. Come back and try to listen, because rationale, let's use our brains. This is not going to work. And the type of woman she is. She's like, okay, the way we can fix this. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get along just to get along. In that position that they're in, yes, it makes sense. You average chicks, I always say that. Don't be doing that trash. I mean, unless it's like you got kids and financially y'all just got to stick together, whatever. But, I mean, if you ain't happy and he being nasty to your ass, listen, get another job.
Just go upside your head.
Get another job. But I didn't like how he was talking to her. I was like, yo, I mean, and he's done this before, but someone said, I think it was Troy Soldier, I forget. Somebody said on one of the comments before, they was like, saying that Olivia's felt Fitz wrath before, but he's never given it to Liv the way he gives it to Mellie.
He gives her like the silent treatment, and he pouts.
When he gives Mellie
is some crap. And it's still stuff Olivia has not told Fitz. She be, being honest, she's full of crap, man. She stay doing stuff behind this man's back. Like, for instance, when remember when Papa Pope was like, wow, really, you gonna sell him out? Remember when last season how she was coming after B613 and he was like, you know that's gonna
that, yeah.
You know what I mean? She ain't really let him know how far she went, how far she was gonna go to destroy his.
She's gonna out him.
Please. Give me a break. That's why I be like, man, please. She was on her Beyonce when they was in the elevator. She was watching him get kicked in the nuts and not saying nothing about it. Like, nah, but it's
that video was so hilarious.
Really funny.
You would think Beyonce was just sitting in the grocery store. She was like,
she wasn't there. But I just feel like, it's just whatever. Like I can't with Fitz. But I will say this. In the end, when he called her on her phone and he left that message, I was pleasantly surprised. Again, with Shonda. Because that's the first time, in my opinion, that I ever believed the love. This whole Olitz affair. That I believe that it's actually, okay, there is love there. Because what he did on that phone just now, he was being selfless. Yeah. Understand? Not even, because all the other times when it was like, I'll leave the paper, we know that was talk. That was hogwash. That wasn't real. He wasn't going to do it. All that talk about Vermont is BS. And Olivia talking him out of whatever he was choosing to do was not her talking him out of it. He was never going to do it. And he knew she was going to always say, no, you got to do this because we work so hard for it. Okay. Because if that's the fact, if it is all of that, then we can wait to be together then too.
True.
No, we don't have self-control. Well, then you need to goddamn, you know what I mean? Be a man and be a woman about your ish. But anyway, the whole part when he was on the phone with her and he was like, he left that message saying, I don't want to do this to you.
Yeah, I don't want you to give up your life work for this, and I know that you wouldn't be able to, her business will be over because she'll be in the tabloids and all this, so he's bringing Mellie back.
When he did all of that, I was like, okay, so there's love. Because that's love, y'all. Selfless. It is unconditional love. You accept that person for who they are, flaws and all. That person accepts you, flaws and all. And that don't mean, he cheated on me and I accept him. No, that's not, no. I'm talking about someone accepting you for who you are, even when you're stupid, even when you goddamn throw a glass across the room because you're mad about something that happened at work, or because you cussed somebody out, or cussed them out, or because you loud, even at 12 a.m., you like, yo, I don't really care, that person.
Yo, you saw that episode of Martin?
Yeah, that person still loves you, even when you leave socks on the floor in the living room and all that sort of stuff. It's unconditional, but selfless. When you find someone that you could be not only unconditional love, but there's selfless love. When that person is willing to say, you know what, I'm not gonna have what I want because I know that it's not gonna be good for you, and the best thing for you is this, and basically, it's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Until next time.
And, until further notice or whatever. And that's what I mean when I say, like, he's not willing to let her go to be like, okay, because that's love. That's when I'd be like, dang. That man love that girl. It's so sad that he got to wait 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have just not ran for president again.
Yeah.
And been with his shorty.
It would have been that simple.
But
She would have went on YouTube and found out how to make jam.
And he was like, he want the power. Okay, that's what he said he want. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, that part I thought was dope. I like that part. Everybody was like, oh my God. Some people thought the scene that was like was when she said yes, right?
I was like, swear. I was so, because I'm like, so this whole episode was for nothing.
Yeah.
Because now you said, yeah, for what?
Because that's what... And
you
that's,
have to go to your house, like, go home, drink some wine, and eat your daggone popcorn, caramel popcorn, so that you can get a little bit of fat to your brain and you can, start to use it. Obviously, she's malnourished. Like, come on. That was just...
She's drinking them bottles, you know what I'm saying? That's what we did, y'all, Thursday. We got to stop. We can't do that.
I was fine. Okay?
No, but that's why we ain't doing their reviews. Yeah, we had 2 bottles. We had a bottle of Malbec and Merlot and... Child.
But Jasmine already know, like, she's not about that life. Like, she can't be...
What the fuck is you talking about?
She can't be drinking a lot, right? Like, that's it.
She is full of... Anyway, I ain't got to prove nothing. Because everybody know... People, okay?
Listen.
What you talking about?
you know that you because your head starts to hurt. You know what I'm
My
saying?
head don't hurt off of no wine. Why you on that crack cocaine right now, though? You on that itch like hard body. Yeah, what you talking about? I drink 151 straight. Alright? Thug nerd is what they call me. I don't drink that too much no more though, y'all. But I like me some wine. But she's full of itch because she was on this couch too. She
And I was like,
okay, no, but when it came time for the reviews, we were pretty much done. Yes. Anyway.
I would have got up if you was like, let's go.
Cause I gotta say, let's go, y'all. Anyway, I ain't got the time. Anyway, he's full of shit. Anyway, what was I saying? You messed up my damn thoughts.
Sips tea.
Yeah, tea my ass. I got tea too. My tea right there. Yo. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I felt that the whole yes thing was like a okay. Here we go. Shonda at it again with the whole. That was supposed to be the dramatic ending. Yes.
I just felt like we could have ended nicely on this one and just came at us with next episode. Let's get into some.
They always had those cliche things,
But like yes,
She
then
said
why
yes.
didn't you say yes last episode or the beginning of this episode or last season when they first when they first put her name out there like
I just
snap
feel
was
like-
Olivia with
No, that was season 3, right? I believe.
I don't remember. All I know
Anyway.
is that she could have said yes so many times before, and it was just not cute for her to say yes this time.
My thing is just this: we
After
wasted all
the
this time.
situation was fixed.
We had all this whole thing with Gavin, the little boy, whatever.
Actually, I think they say he's 35.
What's
I think no, really. When Quinn was reading the files, I think she said 35, and I was like, what? He didn't.
we went through this whole thing with I don't like the fact that my tea isn't very hot, but we went through this whole thing with that, and she goes to Quinn's house. She's drinking out of the bottle at Quinn's house, and looking for a shirt. Quinn had a dirty shirt on the
I didn't
bed.
think Quinn had a spot. I thought Quinn stayed at OPA.
And remember she had a spot. Maybe that's where her tooth got pulled out, and
Yes.
Huck went to work on her.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Quinn, I wanted to punch Quinn in her goddamn throat through the whole damn episode. All that she was hitting Huck with, all of that, and I'm like,
people don't even come at vampires like the way she was coming at her. You know what I'm saying?
what you?
Bella wasn't like, Edward, you're disgusting to me.
Yeah.
Bella didn't do that. How could you? She didn't do that.
You remember? No, like she came at him on some real crazy, but y'all understand. I've been said this. Quinn is not B613. She thought she was B613, but if you wasn't trained by Papa Pope, you ain't B613, girlfriend. She ain't down. So, because if she was, she wouldn't dare call Huck a monster. She'd know what it is. She'd be like, he put in that work. She'd be like, he was putting in that work. That's what it was.
But she can't relate to him. Like she feels.
Like I said, because she not B613.
At the end of the episode when they was drinking or whatever, and she was like, you have been saying that you're not fixed because I have a problem too, and I'm not fixed or whatever. She feels like she is,
She was play. She was play B613.
But it's not the same. That's why Jake is like, nah, like we got it. He's
he
his
knows.
sponsor, like for real.
Because the black bottom line is she is not Papa Pope trained. Jake would never do to her what Papa Pope did to them. And that is the bottom line. That's what separates her from them. That's why she don't understand. That's why she on this whatever. And because quiet as his cat. Y'all remember that big old grave Jake dug,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
Remember how he...
Jake was on his Grand Theft Auto. Jake was on his Ghost Recon. And
Jake and Huck are similar as far as that is concerned. I think Huck don't play no games, though. Huck is very official when Papa Pope be like, yo...
a little bit, he's a little bit more gruesome, I guess.
Huck is...
Any means necessary.
He gonna make it happen. I mean, I'd rather have Huck on my team than Jake, because Huck he ain't gonna make no mistakes. No mistakes are being made. But Jake got that problem too. Jake has a problem. Okay. Shut up,
because
please.
he enjoys it very much when he does have to do.
He get in his quiet talk and all this craziness when he killing people. Get out of here. But you know what I'm saying? Huck be like, he just gets too happy. It's orgasmic for Huck. And that's why Quinn need to shut that hell up. I was like,
she said it's orgasmic for her too when she does whatever she gotta do.
That's because she like Huck.
But I just don't. It's not too real for me, for her. I don't believe her. I mean, I believe her, but I just feel like she's new to this.
No, but she's just sexually attracted to Huck. She likes Huck. It's the sex with them. So it's like, when they doing stuff, of course it's gonna be
but I think she was saying even when she's by herself doing something.
Yeah, I don't think that she's not like that with Huck. Like, Huck is crazy. I love him though. I like the crazy guys. Huck, Papa Pope.
Is Papa Pope crazy? I don't think so.
Well, Papa Pope is not crazy. I wouldn't call him crazy, but there's some lunacy there. But it's all right though. It's a good type of crazy. It's a good crazy. There is good crazy, and then there's crazy that's like, you know, because he's egotistical, narcissistic. He's very
But it's not like
controlling.
He's controlling, but does controlling make you crazy? And I'm looking at you because
Listen. Listen, I'm not crazy. I mean, but my name on Twitter is 7:30 a.m.
Exactly.
For a reason.
He's
but the
egotistical, but it's not like he's grand. It's not like
crazy
it's not like he's a crackhead in the street and he's like
no.
the king of the
When
world.
I say
It's not an
crazy,
illusion.
when I say crazy, is because no one is completely sane. You have to embrace a certain level of crazy, but everyone's crazy is different. He's on a different end of the spectrum than Huck, because his is more of a calculating. And you know what I mean? Because he wouldn't be able to get away with all he gets away with and do all that he does. First of all, he created that whole.
So yeah, I guess he
created D613. He is command.
Yeah.
Don't you just love Papa Pope? I miss him so much. I just need him to come back. I need
he probably is a little compulsive, maybe a little bit manic, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I know that if I was an alcoholic, I would be crazy. If I allowed alcohol to like take over, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people because of my personality traits. If I was like a person who didn't control how much alcohol I drank, I would be crazy. But I control how much alcohol I drink, and I would never let myself become an alcoholic.
Maybe that's why my ex-boyfriend always called me crazy my freshman and sophomore year of college. Because we was like, turn up!
But you know what I'm saying? Everything brings out certain things in people. You know, everybody's different. But like, I know I'm a control freak, and I know I'm sometimes egotistical and a little bit narcissistic or whatever the case may be. So people who are like that, you can't be having addictions. You understand what I'm saying? But people like us would not have addictions generally.
Controlling.
But when people like that get an addiction, Caleb, it becomes a real problem, and that person is like, whoa, what's wrong with me? You know what I mean?
Chill out, buddy. Like, you gangbanging on breakfast, literally on breakfast. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, but all of them are crazy in Scandal. The characters, and I enjoy the characters of
Is
Scandal.
Abby crazy, or is she just? I feel like Abby is just in the wind.
Abby is also turned down. That I want to say the most disappointing moment of this episode was when Abby linked up with Lizzy Bear.
Yeah.
I said,
to me, Abby was pulling a Bonnie. Like it's like you've been studying.
Bonnie from How to Get Away with
Murder. Yeah, it's like you've been studying under this woman for so long, and you still don't know what to do. Like she should have had a little bit more in her arsenal.
That is true. But she wasn't. Abby isn't like Bonnie with. Well, I guess it's the same thing because I was saying How to Get Away with Murder. Frank is her. Annalise is right.
Yeah.
You know, he's more on Scandal. What's his name?
Huck.
Not Huck. Harrison was her lieutenant, and Abby was next. But yeah, Abby, disappointing, very disappointing because.
Shout out to Columbus Short. Damn.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yes.
I don't want to see anyone else play Harrison if they ever try to bring him back. I just think just leave it be. Yeah. But I was disappointed in Abby. Y'all tell us what y'all felt about that, because honestly, when Cyrus was coming through, hilarious, but I liked it.
You said, "Oh, I don't think so, girlfriend." Is
Did
something
you
like
hear
that?
Cyrus hit the girlfriend? I was like,
that's how you know Cyrus ain't got no job. What was he doing? What you doing arts and crafts and watching the news?
Girlfriend. Like, what you talking about? But I like that. I like the interaction between Abby and Cyrus. I liked him giving her advice and stuff. It was really dope. I thought that was because it's like, you know, he groomed her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was really, I liked it. I thought it was really good. Their back and forth is cool. But in the end, when she knew what Lizzy Bear did, and yet she's gonna link with her, talking about we have to be equals. I was like, that's bullshit.
That's it. It's over.
You're never gonna be equals. This chick is gonna always be trying to find a way to get the upper hand.
And that's why she was
again.
like, okay, yes, equals. She's acting. But you can't tell a liar yet. You work in the White House, but you can't tell if someone's lying.
But you've been working under Olivia Pope all this time.
But the thing is, you have the upper hand.
She's out of
here. That means it's over for that. Why
she could have got rid of her and got Cyrus back in here. Got Cyrus back in here. She has no use. She
should not be in the White House if you're gonna just be giving out mercy like that for free, for nothing.
Oh, you talking about Abby?
Yeah. Mercy comes with a price. What are you talking about?
That was ridiculous.
Kick
She was
the
supposed to
boot.
go straight to Cyrus, in my opinion.
She's out of here.
She was supposed to go straight to Cyrus because she couldn't go to Fitz because Fitz is going to be like, what is this? What? You know, Cyrus, she needs advice. When Cyrus told her, be the adult. Be the adult. And everything he said about children, he was like, you know, you make them eat their vegetables. You threaten them. You're not going to sit there and eventually children do what they're supposed to do. And she said, you're a horrible father. I was like, well, damn, am I a bad mother? The hell is she talking about? Because I tell you what. That bull ish, they be like, yo, I don't want to eat this. I'm not eating. When they was babies in the high chair, yo, my daughter.
No, I don't know. With Naomi, though, you got stricter as she got older and then when Nicholas came. Because when Naomi, she was throwing her food.
Yeah, I was just about to tell him. She was doing all types of F-ish. This chick took her bowl. Naomi was 1 year old. My kids are big. My kids 9 pounds, 6 ounces.
1 year? I don't think she was one.
Yeah, going on 1.
She was the size of a 1 year old.
Yeah, my kids are big. 9 pounds, 6 ounces birth, okay? 24 centimeters long or 21?
She was 20. Nicholas was.
No, she was 24 centimeters long. Yeah. 9 pounds, 6 ounces, head circumference 14. I gave birth to an adult, y'all. That joint was crazy. It didn't make no sense. My son was 21. I ain't got time to be going back to that. But listen, because it was a traumatic time, okay? I don't know. People always you talk about pregnancy so great. That shit's horrible. Okay, I love my kids, but that was some bullshit, and I'm still trying to get.
Real quick though, you sounded like Jocelyn just did. I love my kids.
I love my kids. I do. I love my kids. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I like them, but I just can't. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even got time for that ish. But yeah, she used to throw the damn bowl. I remember,
but she was so gangster with it though. Naomi would be like.
Threw the bowl up on a white wall.
Yep.
Like straight up. Pasta, spaghetti, streaming down the wall. I was like, what the fuck? You know, and I'm down on the floor cleaning up. I remember one time she dropped her bowl because she didn't like corn. Now, and to this day, I will give it to her. She does not like corn. But that doesn't mean just because she says she don't like corn, I ain't going to give it to her again. I kept giving her that corn. And we sitting there grilling each other like, yo, you going to eat that corn, kid. But come to find out, she really doesn't like corn. So I got to respect it now. You feel me? She's 9 years old. Everything else, though, they're eating Brussels sprouts, all that ish. Kale, you going to eat this ish. You going to eat it. I swear on everything. On God, y'all going to eat this goddamn vegetables. Y'all going to eat it. The only thing, I don't disrespect my kids. I'm not gonna make them eat beets. I'm sorry. I'll put it in a smoothie though, but I'm not gonna make them eat no damn beets.
I'm a warm them up to the beets. I eat beets.
I don't eat fucking beets. I put it in my smoothie.
I eat beets on top of a bed of rice.
We get beets in our smoothie. That's how I get it into them. But I ain't got time for beets.
Nicholas will eat beets. Nicholas was eating like 90% cocoa. He was eating dark bitter chocolate. At like 3.
Listen, I don't F's with the beets. I don't F's with the beets. But I just recently got into the what is it? The golden beets or whatever. Those are alright. I could deal with those. But listen, the thing is this. You know what I'm saying? Eventually they eat it. You feel me? But one time she stunted on me. She threw a bowl of food on the floor. I'm cleaning it up, and what do you think she did? She took her sip cup, dropped that ish on my head, full of milk.
Because she was like, you stupid for even giving this to me, and now I'm hungry.
Don't tell me that. I go upstairs and jack her up now. 9 years later, I'll jack her up for that ish. I don't even know why you saying that, because now I'm feeling some type of way. Because I was like, yo, this chick is trying to come for me. And that's why I don't trust kids. To this day, I don't trust no kid. I'll be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But eventually.
Can't trust no kid? No. You can't trust no kid? No.
But eventually, and guess what? I found out why she wasn't drinking. She threw that on my head because it was milk, and it was regular milk. This is before I made the switch to organic milk. She didn't like regular milk. Once I got organic milk,
she always been uppity.
Once I got the organic milk, my kids drink the organic milk. They never would drink regular milk. And
I can't stand on her though, because I don't drink milk.
She threw that joint on my head. You feel me? But eventually, so in that, I shifted. But you still gonna drink milk. You feel me? So I understood what Cyrus was saying. Be the adult. See, because I couldn't stoop to her level and be a child and be like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that. I had to try to understand what the hell is going on. Because, see, I was ready to. I wanted to flip that high chair with her in it. You feel me? Like, yeah, shit. What the hell? You ain't feel that ish? That hit my head, y'all, with a full of milk. I'm down below, coming from a high chair. Boom. Like, word? You know what I'm saying? So I understood what he was saying. Be the adult. You have to set the tone, one, and you have to set the lines. The lines that cannot be crossed will never be crossed,
And then okay, what we'll do is this. Here's the compromise. Here's the line. You feel me? So, and he was telling Abby what to do, and Abby's like, you know, whatever. I didn't know if what she did was being the adult when she just was like, yo, when she gave the statement, remember? And Fitz was like, what are you doing?
No,
you
yeah,
know?
I guess that was her being the adult.
I guess to a
Because
certain...
she didn't technically go against his wishes, but she did stop the comments because, I mean, they was kind of bombarding her.
They was coming for her. They was coming for her. And then and then when Lizzy be talking about, you need to thank God that you still have your job, like type thing, like, you know.
And even after that, she didn't stun on that chick and make it take her job, pull the rug up from underneath her feet. Hell no.
Yeah, because Lizzy there was supposed to be saying, they took my job. That's what she was supposed to be saying.
If somebody told me that I put the wrong label on something, and I'm like, I know that I didn't put the wrong label on something, but I'm going to let you have that. As soon as I see anything wrong, if I see that they stapled something twice and they should have stapled it once, or if they stapled it on the left side or the right side and they should have stapled it on the left side, I'm gonna be like, let me talk to you.
Cause let me tell you, Brittany is so contrary. I tell you, you can't tell her that without her be like, I was gonna do that. I got it. Okay.
Especially don't come to me and you don't even get your facts right. Don't come to my cubicle. Okay, do not come to my desk and tell me about something I did. When one, it's not your project. Two, it's not your business. And three, why are you talking to me?
Crazy. Lizzy Big came at Abby on some other ish, okay? And Abby was supposed to gather her.
Unless Abby has another plan. But I don't...
What could her plan be?
I don't know, because she's not Cyrus.
She was not supposed to keep that bride in the damn White House. She was supposed to gather that bride.
Because if she would do that, that means that she doesn't care about the whole setup. Like, she's okay with the fall of this term. This presidency term.
But see, I told you before, I felt that Lizzy was Abby was bothered by the fact that Olivia didn't confide in her about the fact that because you saw the look on her face, like she looked like, well, is that right? You know what I mean? She wasn't too thrilled. So I don't know if she's like looking at Fitz and I don't know if this is her moving politically, if she sees Lizzy as someone who can aid her and moving, but I just...
Stepping stone! As Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, but I'm like... you know,
at least I'm trying to be.
That's Fitz.
I'm looking for the other half of me.
Oh, Olivia.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This episode was decent. I could have did without the Gavin thing, and I would have just rather them just show her dealing with this. Brittany said something. She said it would have been dope if she told the people that when she was undercover, she told them that her name was Alex. Because then that would have been a throwback to when
she was bipolar.
When Olivia was tripping.
her schizothought.
Yeah.
She was schizothought.
Schizothought. I mean, hey, if you want to be a little slutty, you can always blame it on schizophrenia, I guess, right? I'll be like, that was not me. That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
What?
I don't know. What the hell? Somebody else. What? That was not me. I didn't do that.
But don't say that around your mother, because she's going to be like, she's possessed.
Yeah,
we have to take her so that she has to live in the church.
Tie
her to the altar.
For real. She would be like, tie her to the altar. Yo, my mother be so forgiving of other chicks in the street. So that's why I know some of y'all women out there,
so
some of y'all women out there that be so mad because we was like, yo, Olivia's thotting, or Olivia's out here being a slut or whatever, or that. Even if we didn't say it was a slut, if we was like, yo, she's wrong for sleeping with a married man, and she is, y'all need to cut the bullshit. And if you a man sleeping with a married woman, you wrong too.
Man, I think that my mother would bloody me down. Like, my nose would be bloody.
Shut up, I couldn't even imagine.
I don't know what would happen.
I couldn't even imagine.
I'm getting a little, I'm hyperventilating just thinking about it.
I cry for you. Let me tell y'all something.
And then she's going to go and tell the whole family.
Oh my God. Everybody's going to know.
Because she's a slut right now. She's being a whore.
My daughter's all
Pray for my daughter's deliverance.
Let me tell you.
She's going to stand in front of the church.
She's going to be up in the pulpit saying that. If y'all do that channel, we're preachers kids. My mother, she has a doctorate in theology, okay? So y'all can just imagine, okay? We knew the Sunday school.
She's gonna cry.
We knew the Sunday school lessons 3 weeks before it was time. Okay,
But nah, yeah, mommy would not. And she's so loving and accepting of other people, and like if Olivia was a real person, and Olivia walked into the doors of her church, she would embrace Olivia.
She would be arms. I'm gonna take you under my wing.
She'd be like, listen, that was your past.
There is forgiveness.
Okay.
In the blood.
And the bottom line is you are making moves to do blah blah blah, and you love that.
But you know, but she was
let one of us.
She would say because they didn't know, or she'll say because her mother isn't me.
I'm your mother. Get yourself together, child, please. Child, please. Let me have cheated on Gerard, my late husband. Let me have cheated on that man. Okay, first of all, she gonna snitch on me.
I was about to say,
That's
I would
one.
snitch. I was just thinking about would I snitch on you to mommy? It would be very hard for me not to.
I know you would. Please.
I don't know what's going on with Jess.
But can I tell y'all something? And this is for y'all people. Y'all be saying,
I don't know. Would I tell mommy?
You would tell. You would tell. You would tell.
Gerard.
You would tell. Oh my God.
But I wouldn't.
And that's what I don't understand.
He would probably tell mommy.
Where's the loyalty? He ain't
mommy.
gonna say nothing. He just gonna throw stuff. He would have threw stuff.
I don't think I would tell mommy because that's a death sentence.
You think mommy would have did something to me?
Yeah, or she just would have made everything so difficult.
I would have had to go and hide it.
Yeah,
that's why I don't understand.
We wouldn't have been able to go to a family function for some years.
Please. Listen, y'all. In any of the thoughts in our family, their thoughtism is pretty much private.
Yeah.
Keep it private. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a thought. It's thought activities because a thought is a whole that's out there.
Okay, so then thought activities is different. You know what I'm saying?
They're not out there.
So Olivia technically isn't a thought. You wouldn't call her a thought.
Well, now she's a thought.
But now she's out there. Now it's
and
out
she's
there.
accepted it.
Remember when them people wanted to take pictures with her?
Yeah.
Girl, I said
she was like, because like, what you think that hat was gonna change your face?
But she better than me, because I would have took my hat off and slapped the shit out of that lady. I would have slapped the shit. Get the fuck out of my face with this bullshit. That's exactly what I would have said.
Stop. And then they would have had pictures of that.
And take that. And I would have been like the police taking phones. That face. That chick was like. That chick was like.
And Olivia was like,
take a picture with me and her.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. I would have started knucking.
Yeah.
Get your goddamn hands off of me. You sitting next to me. Yeah. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Space. I'm all about that.
That was that look, y'all still hoe. She should turn to Drea like, I don't think I'm a hoe no more. Like,
your hoe can be deleted. Like, see, now I'm all about space because you see, that's the first time I've embraced Brittany in I don't even know how long. I don't embrace no damn body. The hell? And she would have sat next to me.
First of all, I'm sorry, the seat is taken.
To take a selfie? I don't even know you. Could it would have been funny if they pulled out selfie sticks? That joint would have been too funny. But y'all, okay, so that's what we said about. I don't know what was their best line. Nobody was turned up.
I don't know.
Yeah, BD Adult was a good line. That was a good line. Is there anyone turned up? Oh no. I personally liked when Mellie was talking with Fitz. I like that. And but it's just
he just tried her life.
I feel bad for her because I know what that feels like when you're like really trying to be the bigger person.
And he was like,
and you're actually being humble when you don't have to be, and someone is still giving their ass.
And you gotta hit them with the.
And she hit her with the Evelyn Lozado. That all right, you know. She did the right thing. Walked out. She said, okay, you know, and it's like it's the walk out, and all right, fine. But that's, you know, in marriage, that is a factor. Like the way that went down, it is a factor. And even him coming back later and her still saying, okay, that's marriage. Even if it wasn't a presidency or whatever, generally that's how it goes. And when you talking about divorce and separation, yeah, I mean, people always talking about, men always be talking about women.
But men are so
catty.
I say men are catty to begin with.
Be getting nasty. We got family members going through stuff like that right now.
Men are catty to begin with.
The male is being a ass.
They can't can't even keep it in the correct setting. Like, if you're not speaking about divorce issues, why are you still being
a nasty ass?
You're talking about, okay, I'm gonna have the kids this weekend, you're gonna have the kids that weekend. Come on.
Why are you calling me a whore and all this other shit?
Hello, whore. I'm sorry. I was calling because I was about to pick up my kids. Ass white, you know what I'm saying? You douchebag.
You men out there, listen, and this is just for FYI. I know this is, it's coming into giving you a little bit of a lesson or lecture. You men out there, you can't be being nasty to the mother of your children and thinking that your kids are gonna respect you. If you're out of pocket doing that, you're not being a man. I'm just like, I want I'm waiting for them to develop, take us to the next level, and stop leaving stuff. And stop leaving stuff so just unanswered or undealt with. Like, for instance, her whole trauma.
What happened to it?
Will she deal? Can we hear something about it? Can Olivia speak on it?
Because even though her character
or is she just gonna run all the time?
Yeah, her character is she doesn't deal with things, and she's very, I guess,
jumps
tunnel
into work.
vision and single minded. She can't, whatever. But it's like, we're the viewers. Like, we need to understand what she's feeling. It can't just be facial expressions. There's not that many facial expressions in the world. Okay, we need to see something.
It's gonna be interesting, and you saw how Mellie was like, Olivia, who can't keep her legs closed and all of this. And I'm wondering, what is Olivia talking about? Remember the part for the coming attractions where she was like, I think I made a mistake or whatever, and she's like crying or whatever?
Probably for saying yes.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder, is it that, or is it going to be something else? Because
but you know how stupid she got to feel? Because the pictures that were leaked were of the recent time that she's been smashing Fitz. These are not old. Mm. These are now. When you came back, you stopped smashing him. And then burn.
It just doesn't make any sense. But I'm hoping that they don't go in a whack ass direction. Because How to Get Away with Murder is killing them right now, as far as, storyline and really being good. So I'm just hoping that, but you got to give Scandal a little bit of leeway, because it was just the 5th season. Maybe they tired. I don't know. I mean, should you give them leeway because of that? Or because, I don't know. I just feel that they need to get it together a little bit. Just a little bit.
No.
You already know.
If that's the case, then we should have gave True Blood leeway. I did not.
I never liked
that. But that last season was good until the last episode. Yeah. Last episode was garbage.
I actually watched the last season of True Blood. I didn't watch any other season.
That was good.
It was good. And that's why I said if
the
other seasons was like that, I would have watched it.
And it was the season finale. Come on.
The series finale.
Yeah, series finale.
Yeah. But so it's gonna be interesting to see where they go with this. I'm guessing, because honestly, I thought that she wasn't going to. At first, I was like, oh, she's gonna jump in and say yes from the beginning of the episode. Then they started getting on this Gavin thing, and it was like, okay, she's not gonna speak to the press and be like yes, or she's not gonna align herself with Fitz. You know what I'm saying? So that's why in the end, when she was yes, it was like. It just sounded like a temper tantrum.
I said it seemed like another brat, situation from Olivia.
It just doesn't make sense. You walked around in this black hat and Quinn's clothes and a leather jacket.
A t-shirt. It was like, whoa, Olivia got t-shirts?
Yeah. You walking around doing this for what? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was like, what do we have? What assignment do we have? It's just getting old. That's getting old. And I'm just ready. That's why I said I would have rather them not have an assignment. I would have rather we deal with these characters, the main characters that we, deal with. Because the big assignment was who the hell leaked the photos. That should have been that's the only other thing they could have been focused on, in my opinion. And I actually wouldn't have minded hearing more voiceovers from Sally VP.
Yeah,
she's hilarious.
Is a mess.
She is hilarious.
They need to bring Homeboy back, that Quinn and Huck,
Charlie?
No.
Who?
The black guy. The one that Alex was sleeping with.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm just not...
I like
Russell?
looking at him. Yeah.
Was it Russell or Rufus? Something like that.
But, I don't think it was Rufus.
No, that's ugly. What's that say?
It's just a low battery.
Oh, but yeah, because I'm not really feeling Scandal. So at least give me some Herbalife, not goddess.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you playing for the other team? You Annalisa?
No, I'm saying some Herbalife fit guy or something. Give me some Instagram something to look at.
Yes, because he is nice to look at.
And his waist is like this, and his shoulders go all the way up like this.
Yes, my late husband was built like that when I first met him, and then he went to the military. It was like,
man, back on the show because
that boy had an 8-pack. When we came back from boot camp, I was like, ew.
I'm sick of her.
But,
It's something to look at. And there's no one for me to look at on the show. So
Yeah, there isn't.
Jake, he doesn't have muscle tone. So.
Yeah, there's no one.
Someone for
They need to get it together. I mean, because Olivia looks great, but give us some guys to look at.
But yeah.
Give us some eye candy. Anyway, I'm Jazz.
I'm Britt.
NYCWAO.
Deuces.